Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can implement this character world location into this GUI location. In our map system, I'm going to add a event tick, get player character, get actor location. Now, now I'm going to print string and set this to 0.1. Now here you can see we have this value. Now here you can see this is our level dimension. Total is 12,000, and then this is our canvas dimension. In our main map, here you can see we set this to 1000. So this is our canvas dimension. So now what we have to do on our player icon, if I scroll down, here you can see we have this translations position. Here you can see, so we can control this position using our player character world location. So we have to do, to calculate that, we have to get our player character location, and then we have to get our level dimension, and then we have to convert divide this level dimension with our image dimension, this one, and then we can get this output, and then we have to divide this with our character, actor location, or you can say player character location, and then we can find this value that we are going to put on this translation location. So let me show you. In our map system, let's play from this position. Here you can see we have this x value almost 6,000, here you can see we have 6,000 value right here. Now if I go on this y-axis, then here you can see on y-axis we have this almost 6,000 value. So basically it's divided by this 12,000 level dimension. So now we have to divide this with our canvas value. So let's do that. In our main map, go to graph setting, and then on event tick we have to get player character, get actor location, now we have to create variable, set this to float, and this is going to be our level dimension. And I'm going to paste this value right here. This is our level dimension, and then we have to get this canvas dimension. Okay, now we have to divide both of this value, and then also we have to divide this value with this value, and then we can break this vector. Now let's get this player icon image and set render translations. Now I'm going to plug this X and Y. Now if I play, here you can see it's working. Now we are in the edge of this map, and now we have a issue here. Let me show you. Let's play from here. I'm in front of this mill, and in our map I'm right here. So we have to fix our map image angle. So the problem is, if I select our landscape and press F, here you can see this is our level, and this is the X direction. Here you can see this is the X direction. So let me show you. In our image, if I select our map texture and on transform translations, this is the X, as you can see. On UI, this is 2D, that's why we have X and Y. So on UI, this is the X direction, but in our map, this is the X direction. And on X direction, here you can see we have this building on this X direction, but in our image it's on Y direction. So you can just add 90 on this angle. Now if I play, here you can see it's working properly. And now we can remove this one. And I'm going to reset this angle. Let's browse this image. So I have this image right here. So I'm going to edit this image, open this image, and then all you have to do, just rotate this one. That's all you have to do. Oh, you can re-import this image. That's all you have to do. And now on this icon, we have to set render transform angle, and for angle we have to get actor rotation, split this ping, plug this G on angle. That's all you have to do. Oh, also let me show you, we have a problem here. If I open this map and then close, here you can see we have this error. So all you have to do, just add a valid node is valid. That's all you have to do right here. Okay, everything is working fine.